Hey, let's get started. Hey, welcome, Coach Prime Fanatics, to episode 23 of the Coach Prime Fanatic Show. I'm Kelsey Simon. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to be talking about the topic of dream big today. All right, so don't forget to hit the bell notification if you haven't gotten notified that we were going live today. That's why. All right. Get those notifications by clicking on that bell notification. If you're not subscribed, that could be another reason why as well. So make sure you're subscribed to our Coach Prime Fanatics not newsletter, but that too. But subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to like, make comments, engage. Let's talk about the topic at hand. Let's talk about the principles and the strategies and the traits that we share to help you to become a winner at not only life but also business. That's the whole reason for us being here, and we do it through inspiration and the advice and the coaching and guidance that we get as fans of Coach Prime. So let's dive right into the topic today. Dream big is one of the principles that's shared by Coach Prime from his book Elevate and Dominate. All right, Elevate and Dominate: 21 Ways to Win on and off the Field is Coach Prime's recent New York Times bestseller that's been published and released. And what I've done is I've gone into the book, I've read it. I encourage you all to read it, to get the book. You can do it whenever you go into our Coach Prime Fanatics community here, and just go to resources, and you can get the book right here. In the first 21 days of, as the first 21 days of your membership in our community, we want you to go through this book right here because it's very important. It's the coaching that you need to win in life and business. We want to help you develop a winning mindset, skill set, and tool set. And this book is one of the tools that's going to help you to develop the mindset, and we strongly encourage you to get access to it. Let's see. Now, the 21 principle game plan, though, which is where we're covering principles shared in the book. This is just going to talk about the exact principle and the takeaways, the 5 takeaways for each principle that Coach Prime shares within the book. This is just an overview of the book, but it's not the book. So you still have to read the book, get the examples to get a full understanding of those principles. So let's dive though right into today's principle, which is dream big. Let's see. So let's read what Coach Prime has to say about this principle and what his 5 takeaways are. This is takeaway, let's see, not takeaway, but principle number 17. So we're going to talk about this principle real quick. Then we're going to hop on over to the marketing branding strategy of the day, the 17th strategy. And then we're going to talk about the character trait of the day. And then what's going on with the program content in reference to Colorado football. And that'll be it. So what is dreaming big all about? Well, Coach Prime says right here in takeaway number 1, don't dream average. Dream big and always use your dreams to help lift others. Takeaway number 2 says, you got to believe in yourself. If you don't, then who will? There will always be people telling you to stay in your lane. They are looking to shoot holes in your dream. Don't allow them to do that. Be somebody who makes it happen. Not one of those critics who sit on the fence and does nothing but complain. Takeaway number 3 says, life is really a series of moments, and some of them are bigger than others. You need to identify your big moments and be ready to meet them when they happen. Prepare yourself. When your big moment happens, be ready. All right. Identify your big moments and be ready to meet them when they happen. I just wanted to read that over again because I was just thinking about that a little bit more. I like how Coach Prime's talking about how we have to be ready to meet those moments whenever they come about. Once you identify those big moments, because there are lots of moments that's bigger than others, but life is a series of those moments. But identify the big ones and be ready to meet them whenever they come about. We have to prepare though, so that when those big moments do come about, we are ready for them. All right. So you prepare yourself as a winner just by even attending to today's show and attending to the daily shows we have and going over the Elevate and Dominate book and going over this game plan to win. All of that is preparing yourself to win. Takeaway number 4 is I always wanted to be different. Don't be scared of that. Blending in to me never seemed like much fun. If you're a creator or innovator, there will always be people who laugh at you and say you're crazy. The creators and innovators are the people who change the world. Be one of those people. Be different. And then takeaway number 5 says sometimes sticking to your dream requires a tremendous amount of discipline and restraint. That's self-restraint. Self-restraint is one of the character traits that we talk about, as well as discipline. So it's telling you that sticking to your dream requires a tremendous amount of character. Okay. Sometimes, back to Coach Prime's statement here, sometimes it's easy to give up, particularly if you never see any encouragement. Keep dreaming, but don't just live in some fantasy world. You need goals, and you must work to make those dreams come true. Great, great, great. I like that. You need goals. So you might have small goals that help lead up to the ultimate dream. That's really what you're doing. In order to make those dreams truly come about, establish your goals, progress towards those goals, and achieve those goals. And that's what winners do. Winners are not winners because you see a dream accomplished. Winners are winners because of the process that winners go through to realize the dream. Okay, so that's what you want to get. You want to understand the process that it takes to set goals, to progress towards the achievement of those goals, and to ultimately achieve those goals. All right, so that's that. Let's now hop on over back to the community and let's talk about today's branding and marketing strategy. Let's go to business coaching, and we're going to open up the ebook 33 ways to brand yourself online. And let's look for number 17, strategy 17. All right, so that should be on page 9. So strategy 17 says, become a reliable source. All right, so it says participate in forums and offer your expertise within the industry. There are many sites that take, before I move on, I was just thinking about being a reliable source and being an expert, because this was talking about participating in forums and offering your expertise within the industry that you're in. To be an expert, I remember just reading this somewhere, a post. Actually, I was thinking it was on like Facebook. Somebody had made a post, and I was like, yes, that's right. To be an expert, it requires continual learning. It requires you to be a student at all times, a continual student. So to be a reliable source, don't just think of yourself, even if you're building your expertise, to be a reliable source. Remember, the way that you do that is by being a student, to continually learn, to always be learning. When you're always learning, then you can always offer your expertise and you can become that reliable source for others. So there are many sites that take guest posts as blogs, articles, photos, and more. On sites that accept articles, you can set up an account and post articles you have written that relate to the online business industry. For example, your articles can be credited and linked back to you in the resource section at the end of the article. And many times, many of you who are content creators, especially if you're content creators for like Colorado football or anything in reference to what Coach Prime is doing, if you're creating content and you're establishing yourself as a business entrepreneur online doing so, you want that credibility. You want your videos to be credited to you and linked back to you. So there's always a resource section that you can have added to your videos in your content, whether you're on any social media platforms, for example, and you'll see people crediting different content creators whenever they're sharing other people's content. Not only do you want to do that, but you also want to do the same for yourself, right? You want to make sure that the things that you create, that you provide at the end of your article, the end of your blog post, the end of your video, inside of the content description area, you want to make sure that you you link it back to yourself, so that when other people share it, they can link it back to you, to your blog post, to your YouTube video, to your Twitter posts or X posts, or wherever you posted your content, to your business hub, your community, wherever that content is coming from. When it comes to forum community, pick out several different forums and other blogs that are relevant and register to become a member. See, that allows you to now start engaging with others in the industry. So you don't want to just stick to just one group of people all the time. You want to start expanding yourself and going out into different forums and different communities where you can offer your expertise, where you can share your expertise with others. Set up your profile with links to all of your business social media pages, as well as your marketing hub on your new domain. All right. So it's great to have a domain for your marketing. Have your own place of business. In addition to your social media channels are designed to drive people to your marketing hub, which is your place of business, where you're forming a community of followers and buyers who's highly interested in your content and in your solutions that you are providing. Take some time to post replies, to engage, to ask questions, answer questions, offer ideas. And interact positively with everyone else. The more you get yourself and your brand out there, the more you will be looked upon as an expert in the industry that you're in. And in our case, it's going to be an online business industry where we have business content. You're forming a business community. All right, a group of, and you're helping serve people inside of your business community. And those people can be entrepreneurs like yourself, who's forming a business as well. It can be people who likes a particular subject matter, like Colorado football, Coach Prime, a book, whatever that is, whatever that thing is that you provide, that you build your conversation around. That's what you want to build your community around. That's how you want to form your following. So anyway, become a reliable source. I thought that was a great strategy for today. So let's go now to the character trait of today. And it should be number 17. But let's go to resources, go to character coaching, and 21 character affirmations. Let's see here. All right, let's see. All right, so let's scroll down to 17. And it says that I am considerate. I have regard for the feelings of others. I am considerate. All right, so let's see. I don't think we went over 16, or did we? We should have. So let's do 2 in today because it should be in alignment with the other one. So let's go. I am thankful is the first one. I am appreciative of the benefits I've received. I am thankful. So the thankfulness is a character trait. I am appreciative of the benefits I receive. That's what it means to be thankful. So you want to be that type of person who's appreciative, all right, of any benefits that you've received. You don't ever want to portray yourself as being an unappreciative person who hadn't focused in and constantly think of the benefits that you've received, even if you're out of the situation that you once were in, where you where you needed benefits and someone helped to provide you with those benefits, and now that you no longer are in need of those benefits, you can become unappreciative. But so that type of character is one of not being thankful, unthankful. So you always want to be thankful. You want to wake up and you want to begin to look around, and you want to think about the benefits that you've received in life and be appreciative of those things. That's the only way that more benefits can continue to come into your life, is to you want to be appreciative, and always um, communicate that thankfulness. And the next one is being considerate. It's another trait, a positive character trait, and this one is understanding how to have regard for the feelings of others and being considerate. So you always want to consider another person's feelings in everything that you do, everything that you say. You want to be considerate of others' feelings. So that's another great trait. And both of those traits that we talked about here is contributing to your positive character. That's going to help you to be a better decision maker. It's going to help you to take actions that allows you to now contribute to the well-being of others, the well-being of society, the well-being of property and possessions. So you want to be considerate and not be one that brings harm in your surroundings. All right, so that is it, my friends, as far as the principles and the traits and the strategies I want to share. When you go under resources here, you can go and visit some of these other tabs, and these are just tabs available to help you to win in life and business. And then the program section is available to you to go through some CU Bus football media content. Today is day number 2 for fall football camp, so it's a very exciting time, and for everyone tied to the Colorado football program and who's following what Coach Prime is building at that program. And these top 11 content creators are creators that provide great content surrounding the Colorado football program. So dive in and access that content and go through what they have to offer. Just click on open for each one of the content creators and check out what they're doing. All right, so that is it for today. Let's see. Thank you so much for tuning in. Looks like it's quite possible my audio may have lost. I may have lost audio. It's telling me right here. So if you did miss out on what I'm referring to and what I've been speaking to all this time, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna check it out myself. If so, I'm going to repeat a lot of what I said, and I'll just come back and do another show. If something was missed or audio wasn't available, we'll talk about some of the same things I talked about today in tomorrow's show, which is episode 24. All right. So I apologize for that inconvenience if that is the case, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. All right. Talk soon.